Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD, and today we've got another epic scenario going on here today, the Battle of Grunwald. So we're basically doing another scenario here with a 3v3 land battle. So basically the scenario is, let's just have a little bit of history, I always do. So the Battle of Grunwald, or the First Battle of Tannenberg, or the Battle of Zalgiris, was first fought on the 15th of July 1410 during the Polish-Lithuanian Tectonic War. The alliance of the King of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, led respectively by the King Vladislav II Jagiello and the Grand Duke of Vytautas, decisively defeated the German-Prussian Teutonic Knights, led by the Grand Master Ulrich von Jungingen. Most of the Teutonic Knights' leaderships were killed or taken prisoner during this battle. So we're going to see this battle here. So that's the scenario of this battle here. We are going to be playing basically Teutonic Knights defending Grunwald against the Polish. So as you can see here, there's three of us here. We have my army here, which is obviously Teutonic army. The left flank here, which is another Teutonic army, and behind there is another Teutonic army who's going to be reinforcing. On the other side of the battlefield, we have Poland on the other side. We're going to quickly run through the units as we always do, and we're going to start off here with my army, as always, because why not? So, it's not going to be very varied units here today because of the fact that we all are the Tectonic order, but we will go through them nonetheless. So, it's set up in these trees here. Just have a zoom out here. We've kind of set a really good position in this tree line here. It's kind of a good sort of position to hold as we kind of have a position where we can hide our men somehow. So on our massive line of defense, I have the spear sergeants, basically just covering the entire defensive line. As you can see, I'll just roll through here, just speed this up a little bit, all the way going down to the edge of my defense. I literally have spear sergeants. Also does this guy on the end here. Behind those, I have some men at arms plugging this hole, ready to go. This whole sort of tactic here, having spears, a little bit of hole, and men behind them was kind of suggested by one of our Teutonic leaders, Gearhawk. Behind those, we have some heavy crossbowmen in between behind the spears because they're protected. Another gap here. And behind those, we have some lovely Schuberders. I think that's how they're pronounced. I think that's a very good Germanish accent, or Prussian. Prussian archers beside these guys got some really good range. These are really good archers to have here. Next to those, in another hole here, we have some more Schuberders. Behind those, next to those, we have some more heavy crossbowmen. On the flank, we have 2 times spear sergeants in case we need to kind of extend the flank out in case we're going to get flanked by cavalry. Behind those, behind the entire defense here, we have some Ritterburgers, or Ritterburgers, probably is how it's pronounced, standing by to assault anything that comes into this gap. Behind those, we have the Grand Master's Guard Late. That is basically my general of the Teutonic Order. Basically the leader of this entire battle, more or less. The highest rank general in this battle. Over here we have the another Teutonic Order played by Gearhawk, which I believe he is from Ireland. So pretty good. He's in the last battles here. So we've got another player. Everyone in this battle here is basically from the last game as well. So we've got no one new, I'm afraid. We're supposed to have some new, but some people kind of bailed on us. But so we're playing here. Gearhawk here plays Teutonic Order on the left flank. So he also has some spear sergeants high. 3 times basically at the front of his formation here in this tree line. Really beautiful defense set up here. Behind those, there's some men at arms crouched down, basically staying nice and quiet, ready to run into these gaps he's set up. Some more men at arms here also. Really well hidden here, ready to come through this gap if need be. Behind those, there's some more Prussian archers. Behind these, there's some more Prussian archers also. And once again, some more Prussian archers. Behind the entire formation here, we'll zoom out here so we can have a more rough idea. He has some Grand Master's Guard. That's his general standing by. And behind those, he has some Ritterburgers ×2. Coming across a little bit more, his defense does change ever so slightly in a bit. But he has some men at arms here, on 2 men at arms, defending at the back of them with some more Ritterburgers standing by. What his plan was is to wait for anyone to come around for a flanking maneuver on his side of his army and rush them down from this beautiful tree line, as we've got a massive hill advantage here, which is rather beautiful, I must dare say. So it's going to be a very wild battle here, possibly if this trap actually works. If they manage to come around this flank, it would be perfect for Gearhawk's tactic there. Coming over to the reinforcing army of the Teutonic Order, we have the army played by Grimgor Eisenfast, who is basically the guy who suggested this battle here to me today. Obviously, him being from Germany, obviously wanting to play some sort of Teutonic Order, which is kind of basically evolved from basic German and Prussians. So it's kind of a battle suited to him. So basically, he's got his Grand Master's Guard early at the front of his massive formation here, going to lead the way into battle. as all generals should do. Behind there is 4 times spear sergeants, looking really cool. I must admit, they look really epic with those white and black shields. It's really cool to have all the numbers there. Behind those, he has some men at arms ×2 to support his sergeants. Behind those, he has some heavy crossbowmen, high, and on both flanks, he has 6 times of Ritterberger's cavalry standing by. Just the fact that he is a reinforcing army, we've made sure that he has a lot of cavalry. As you can see here, he has lots of beautiful cavalry. Absolutely stunning looking Tetsuo Oda army here. So moving on to the other side of the battlefield here. I've slowed the camera speed down, let's speed back up again. Okay, so heading over here, we have, let's have a look who we're going to look at first. So we'll look at the reinforcing army last again. So at the front of the formation here of, who is this? This is, I think this is Poland. I think this is Lesser Poland. I'm not actually entirely sure. I think this was played, who was this played by? I think this was Cassius was playing as Poland, I'm pretty sure. Let's just check, double check, so I'm going to make sure. Yeah, Mercy Mazovini. This is Lithuania. This was played by Fox, and behind is, yeah, the Pomeranians, which is played by Harry Hobbit. Okay, cool. We got that figured out. So the front of the Polish formation, Lesser Poland, played by Cassius here, who is, I believe, is from. Oh no, this is disgraceful. I'm pretty sure it's Denmark or Norway. I'm shocking. Right, moving on. We didn't say that. Okay, so moving on. Heavy crossbowman at the front of this formation. Cassius, don't kill me for not knowing where you're from. I know it's either or. I can't remember where it had the blue lines. All right, just moving on. Okay, heavy crossbowman high at the front of his formation here. Behind those is a lot of spear sergeants who are now repositioning. His 4 times spear sergeants at the front of his flank, and he's now moving in some sergeants late. As you can see, he's readjusting his formation to basically suit the needs of his army here. Obviously, come on, there's a lot of men moving around here. Behind those, he has some Polish knights. I really do like the Polish cavalry. We have a good old look at these guys here. Really beautiful looking cavalry here. We're getting quite a lot of these cavalry. Moving across here, we have the Great Banner of Krakow, or Krakow, should I say. Get it right. These units are absolutely beautiful. I love the pitch they have in their little compositions. You can see they have this flag here, looking real epic. These are really, really nice looking cavalry here. Moving across here, I believe we have some more Polish knights. We do indeed. Trying to locate his king over here. Looks like it's over here. That's the Lithuanian Grand Duke. Can't seem to find his king. It could be back here actually. Yeah, no, that's the Pomeranian. However you pronounce it. Okay, we're moving on. We'll try and locate it shortly. So we're moving on here to Lithuania, played by Fox today. At the front of his formation is some armoured crossbowmen times by 2. And beside those, there's some Ruthenian archers for that flank, on the left side of his flank, should I say. Behind those, he has some armoured spearmen, times 3 of those guys, I believe it is. I can see in his formation so far. And he has times 4 armoured infantry. Let's have a look at these guys. These guys look pretty cool as well. They look very Eastern. Obviously, they're Eastern Europe, so that kind of makes sense in a way. Okay, moving behind his formation, he has some mercenary Mazovinian cavalry. Also some more there. He has some Lithuanian Grand Duke himself, with his very nice looking crown, even though he's a Duke. Well, I would have some sort of a crown like that, but it makes sense, okay, if that's what he wants to do. Got the king to be up your arse. I think over here looks like it's the Polish king himself amongst this massive blob of nothingness, really. Got some armoured infantry in here. We've got some, what else we got? Some more armoured infantry and some more Boyers cavalry from the Lithuanians. So that's kind of the Polishman. It's got a reinforced army, which is played by Harry Hobbit, who is playing as basically another Polish faction, but it's called Pomeranian, how it's pronounced. So at the front of his formation, he has some spear sergeants. There's some heavy axemen. These guys look pretty cool. They're going to be quite, if they get in battle, they're going to be quite a nightmare, I guess. Some more heavy axemen, Beside those, he has some Polish knights. That's part of Poland, not part of the Pomeranian. That is Lesser Poland, shall I be? This is the archer sergeants. He's got some crossbow militia. Right at the rear here, some Polish king himself, late. Where is he? Right there. Wow. That is a huge ass crown you got there, son. I like his beard. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool, that Polish king there. Moving on here, I think we have some more Great Banner of Krakow. Really elite guys here. These guys are going to be really interesting to watch. We'll definitely keep it right. They're guys we're going to watch for the battlefield. Coming back over here, we have some halberdiers of Poland. right at the back here. Really good polearm infantry, tier 3. Crossbow militia at the back. And finally, on the very far right, looks like the Riders of Rohan, as they kind of pronounced in the battlefield here. A ton of Polish knights, like no tomorrow. These guys look absolutely petrifying. Imagine seeing this run toward. Let's have a little slow fly through these guys here. Look at this. This battle's going to be underway, so we'll have a little fly around. Look at these Polish knights, because as you will see, I think Hobbit, and I think everyone loves a bit of Rohan cavalry charge in Total War 2, or any game, for instance. If you're doing a mass cavalry charge, it is charge with Rohan. If you don't know what Rohan is, shame on you, really. It's from Lord of the Rings. I'm not even playing. I'm going to be playing the song now. That's just Lord of the Rings theme song. Sorry, I'm actually going to play the actual Rohan song, which I know what it is, but I can't replay it. I'm not very good at using my speech to do that. Okay, it's kind of the other side of the battlefield now. So that is the let's kind of have a look at a map here. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the layout. There's the composition. That is the battle. The units fighting the battle. So we'll wait till this battle gets underway. There's quite a big open ground here, as you can see. We're defending this position here. The reinforcements are going to be coming up the rear of those guys, but the reinforcement will be 5 minutes after first attack and 7 minutes for the tectonic order after the first attack. So 7 minutes we'll get our reinforcements, and 5 minutes the Polish will get theirs. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see you in a minute. Looks like the Polish are starting to make their first move here on the battlefield, moving up their crossbowmen, their spears. Lithuania is making the first move here in the battlefield, played by Fox, who's moving his men into formational positions here at the front of the tectonic order, out in the open here. They've marched forward, slowly but surely, about to begin this battle in all due time here. As you can see, everyone's moving in. They're moving their formation up, standing by, looking very warrioristic, ready for a fight, as you can see here. Still got some time to go until they get to in position. A little update on that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The formation is about to advance onto the tectonic order's defense. Lithuanians have seemed to have got themselves organized and ready to assault the tectonic order's defensive positions. Looks like we're readjusting some positions around the formation to ensure that we are all safe. Well, looks like we're going to take some men at arms over to the right flank. Over here now, Gearhulk is completely and utterly altered his defense. Well, not completely, but he's moved some men at arms to the center a bit more, moved some more Ritbirders, to assist in the back of the forest here in case they do come in the rear, because that is a beautiful, beautiful ambush there. If you can pull that off, and just some cavalry right at the far back here to charge around the back of them. Really beautiful sort of setup there. If they take the bait and go for an attack in that position, if they do, it'd be absolutely beautiful, beautifully executed, I'm assuming. Let's hope they take the bait. Lots of trumpet noises. We're now all in shield formation, as you can see. So we'll zoom out there and see what's going on. Looks like there's going to be an exchange of fire for a little while over here. We have blob men. You've got the armoured crossbowmen moving in from Lithuania. Fox's men moving in.
The enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
Already exchanging fire with the already taking shots, engaging their crossbowmen out in the open here. They are very vulnerable. We could have actually maybe possibly doing well with a crossbow cavalry charge, but obviously they're skirmishing here, so I'm going to move back out of range of our wonderful looking archers, which is these guys here. My Prussian archers are engaging. Battle's still quiet, still early days. There'll be a bit of skirmishing here, like there always is in most battles. Predominantly, sometimes there's a lot of skirmishing going on between the archers and the crossbowmen, which is always well known in battles. Look, it looks like the tectonic order's reinforcements army's moved further aside here. Probably trying to maybe maneuver in a flanking position, which kind of makes sense. So Grunwald's moved his army further away to maybe prevent himself getting shot. Hold fire, you idiots. Do you have a good target? Taking massive fire now. A lot of fire from the armoured spearmen. Okay, we've got some music in this battle now to keep us entertained. Some proper medieval tectonic... Hey, fools. Some proper medieval music to get us warmed up for this battle. Looks like the rest of the formation is moving in behind. These armoured spearmen are moving in closer and closer, getting this engagement battle underway, but still a lot of skirmishing going on between the Polish, Lithuanians and the Tectonic Order. Looks like there's a massive movement from the armies now, which probably provoked an assault maybe. Oh no, still standing fast in their formation. They feel comfortable where they are. They do not want to take the fight to us at this moment in time, which, if I'm honest with you, I wouldn't want to take a battle to the Tectonic Order on this beautiful setup here. This wonderful here. It's kind of a hard one to crack, but definitely the right flank, as you can see, is my flank. It's very well open. Obviously, going in the trees is it's a gamble, very big gamble. We've got some fire coming in here. Get some men at arms. Fire. Still skirmishing. May as well just sit here and watch the skirmish go on for a little while. These guys are about to fire. Here we go. Ready to fire. More fire going on. Here we go. Come on, gentlemen, fire your arrows. Why are you holding for so long? Spit on your thing. There we go, the first wave. It's a good shot, actually.
The enemy engages our ally. Do we help?
A lot of death out there, a few dead bodies going on. See, a lot of movement still going on. There still is anything going on the right flank here. Got a crossbow unit moving up into the defensive line, which is not wide. I don't know what they're trying to aim for. Possibly might even aim for my general or whatnot. They're coming in real close here. What are these heavy crossbowmen doing? They got some real nerve. Let's watch this. They might actually be walking into a formation here. I think this is generally a mistake, because there's no way you'd walk crossbowmen through a spear formation. And they actually are just strolling along, minding their own business. Wow. Who is this? It's Cassius' army. The Lesser Poland is moving this crossbowman very bravely, walking, just strolling along, striding along in the battle. And this is the first melee engagement of the Tectonic Order on the right flank. A total fluke here from the Lesser Poland. Unfortunately moving their men, unfortunately just listening, not the right command. Now they're pulling out, already wavering. And there is the first victory of this battle for the Tectonic Order against some very undisciplined heavy crossbowmen walking into a spear formation. Silly little buggers. We've got a massive cavalry charge here done by Rittenbrothers, the Gearhawks cavalry, charging and scaring off his crossbowmen. Now we're going to get a lot of fire there. Wow. Just lost quite a few cavalry there. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 18 cavalry. Lost just in that first engagement there. There's actually 23 that were lost in that battle. They fall completely back behind the safety of the formation now of the Tectonic Order. So I lost also some men at arms here. I've also lost quite a few of them. See, the rule of this battle was that the Polish were supposed to come to Tectonic Order, but they kind of used the advantage of them having a lot of crossbowmen and actually just skirmishing with us for a little while. Which is a good tactic in battle because it allows them to not get in melee combat, just weaken the forces before they attack, which is nonetheless a tactic that you can use, and they definitely did use it in this battle here, as you can see. So there's some sort of massive amount of movement over here. No, it's still the Tectonic Order. I don't think they've been called in for reinforcements yet. Still standing by, still skirmishing. We're massive on fire now. Look at this. Lots of trees on fire. Going to keep us nice and toasty and warm in this German winter. That's fine by us. Oh, I do love the sound. I love the sound of burning wood. That crackling sound. Oh, it's beautiful. Just love it. In real life I'm talking about, not in game. I do myself go out from time to time into the woods.
Our general is being attacked.
Not like a little
Keep
creepy
them
man
alive.
just walking around the woods, but I do camp and stuff. I don't know those weird campers have like their own little pop-up tent and like all this gay stuff. I do. Okay, here we go. They're coming into an advance again. The crossbow and pulling back again, to just tease us in this entire battle. Pulling back beyond the defences once again, which could possibly initiate an attack here. Pulling. Oh, they're still skirmishing. This is just a despicable skirmish battle here. So I guess we'll just watch these guys. Let's just watch the these crossbowmen engaging our men on top of the hill here. See what they can see. And taking fire as well. Look at that. A few men dying here and there. And some more rounds. Anyone gonna die near us? Oh, one behind us, behind us. Guy died. Where did he get a shot? I think it's in the head. Oh, it was a headshot. Look at that. Any movement from the army? Some more movement of the crossbows around the back. Still doesn't look like the reinforcements have been called into battle yet. So we're still got to wait. 7 minutes to wait. It looks like Harry Hobbit's moved in now. Yeah, he has as well. The Harry Hobbit, the Pomeranians have moved into the defense, joined the formation of Poland and Lithuania in this now. So we're probably only moments away from seeing the tectonic order be evolved in this battle completely and assisting the defenders. You can see my crossbowmen are actually breaking formation here, which is not good at all, but I do readjust those guys to make sure they stay in formation, which is very key here. Still skirmishing. We're losing. We've lost 1 man there, none there. But as you can see in the middle here, my men at arms are taking a pounding. I've already lost 67 men now. They know where to aim for, and they know these men at arms are a vulnerable state at the front here, as they have no shields. Still exchanging fire. This is just an exchange of fire battle. Nothing epic going on at the moment here, hence why it's not very epic moves. It's just medieval. Medieval just party music. Guys are just jamming in the club back in the medieval times to this. Zoom out so you can hear it. This was like top of the charts in the 1200s. Okay. The battle is still going on with these bloomin' skirmishing. Come on, you dirty Poland, you Polskis. Real life, this is I love Polish people. I have Polish friends, so I'm not racist, okay? But come on, you Polsks. Come on. Polski. Kurwa! Bring it on. Kurwa, baby. I don't know what else to say in Polish. That's kind of what my Polish friend used to say, is kurwa. Between like, when used to like take the piss saying kurwa, baby. That's when I was in my college days. Is Tectonic Order coming yet? No, he's still... Oh, we have movement. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Tectonic Order reinforcement Grimgor is coming in. We finally have numbers to assist in this brutal attack from the outnumbered army of Poland, Lithuania, and Pomeranian. You can see here beautifully moving his cavalry in, his entire army, should we say. Let's get amongst these guys and have a little fun. Here we go, because the reinforcements have now arrived. Well, not arrived, but are making their way to the battle. They're probably roughly a minute and a half away from, maybe 2 minutes away from the battle, so we've got to wait a little while longer. Still exchanging fire with the Polish and the Lithuanians. Not too interesting at all. This battle's going to go down pretty quick. You see the timer is tick-tocking away. When this battle happens, it's going to be really, really intense, so I can't wait for them to charge in. Realistically, we should have gone to them at some point. But the fact that they outnumber us, we would be slaughtered. So we had to hold at all costs. We had no choice but to hold our ground. But the crossbowmen and the archers are actually doing really well. And the fact that they are dropping our numbers only by a few. So it takes, look, 149, 160. Oh, they got 4 army. But now it looks like the who's this Lithuania? Oh, this is Harry Hobbit moving in with the Pomeranians. Coming into a first assault here on this first flank, on the far left flank against me here in this first battle. We'll see how this goes. It looks like there's already a triangle formation heading up over there. Another triangle formation, another wedge, forming another wedge, all performing wedge formations, ready for the assault here. He knows what he's doing here with his men. It's going to be a beautiful set. Let's get amongst this and actually watch this carnage unfold. Here we go. Look at that. There we go. The first melee engagement. Well done, Hairy Hobbit, for charging in and taking lead. Straight into the gap. Straight against our melee infantry there. Also looks like there's going to be a cavalry charge coming on over here. I've got some cavalry coming in to assault the back end of Hairy Hobbit's cavalry infantry here. Smashing those guys ruthlessly in the back of their formation. Totally, utterly wiping them out. They're now down to 88 men. Beautiful cavalry charge, I must dare say. Looks like my axemen might actually get caught out. My men at arms might get caught out here by these cavalry if I'm not quick enough. I'm sending in my spear sergeants. Luckily, I split 2 flanks over here. Two ranks of spear sergeants. Otherwise, they'll be in a bit of trouble. Looks like they're going to go into the back end of my Rip Brothers, my cavalry. As you can see there, beautiful charge there done by, I think that might have been Hairy Hobbit as well. Yes, that was also Hairy Hobbit. Also smashing into my men at arms. Totally wiping the formation out. It looks like there's nothing left, but they're all fallen over. There we go. They'll come back on their feet now, standing up from a beautiful charge conducted by Hobbit. Looks like there's a lot of units moving into formation here. We've got another assault happening. Lithuania is moving into the fight here, ladies and gentlemen, but they're actually getting annihilated by some sort of archers here. Looks like my entire army's kind of held up here. They're pushing through the middle of the gaps. Luckily, Gearhog's suggestion of plugging the holes with melee infantry, so they have some sort of way to get through, but they also have another wall to break through. Massive. Let's slow this game down because this is happening so fast right now. Here we go. There's a charge here from Gearhog's cavalry against, it looks like, the Polish Knights here. Beautiful crash there. Look at that. Wow. Looks like our men at arms have broken as well just behind this assault here. And it looks like we've got some flag of Krakow coming across the battlefield here. The great banner of Krakow coming across the battlefield in all its bloody glory. Look at that. Now that is a sight to see, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful sight to see. Let's see if there's anything going on with the Grimgor. There's nothing at the moment. He's just standing fast, putting his foot on the battlefield here, letting the army know his presence is there on the flank, so he's ready to fight. It looks like I'm also sending in my Grandmaster's Guard to assist the Rip Brothers against these, who are these Polish Knights, because they're actually doing pretty damn well. To assist these guys massively, because they're going to need it. I've now sent in my general. Hopefully he doesn't die, but it looks like the Great Banner of Krakow has seen this, and is going to make a move here, which is not good at all, because those guys are very, very elite. Indeed, this is a cavalry to watch. It looks like they're going to possibly try and flank my general maybe, but it looks like some cavalry are pulling out the battlefield here. Yep, they're coming in to assist their Polish Knights here. Or not, they're just teasing them. They're running somewhere else. It looks like the Grimgor is coming to smash them beautifully. He's just told them, no, you leave the general alone. You leave our king. And come in a very well-timed attack there against the Banner of Krakow. There's another cavalry assault happening here. The bow clash. This cavalry battle is insane. Also, tons more cavalry over in the back there. Coming, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more in the back there in the distance. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cavalry out in the open here. I think the Polish kind of overkilled and definitely did a bloody Rohan in this bloody battle. Doing an overkill, you lot. Seriously. I should have put a limit on the amount of cavalry because this is just unreal. The battle is still contending, still going on here. I don't want to click the play button because I know we'll miss something. We should slow the speed down here. Look at this. Nothing real going on in the middle. Just holding around. I think there's more interesting stuff going on with the cavalry over here. They try to do an outflank movement over here on Grimgor's cavalry, but luckily he's going for the rear. These Rip Brothers are going to assault these boyars of Lithuania. But these Polish Knights are a worrying sight because our cavalry is so outnumbered, it is unreal. In real battle, we was outnumbered by roughly 10,000 men. But the Teutonic Order actually broke the, I believe they broke the Lithuanian light infantry, light units during the actual battle itself. So realistically, it's not really accurate. But, you know, that's the game. We're kind of playing off it. So it looks like we've got some more cavalry trying to outmaneuver us once again. Some post knights trying to squeeze through a little gap here in the break formation. Really nice looking cavalry here. Trying to move around, probably to try and find a good opportunity to attack somewhere. We've got a lot going on still in the middle here. A lot of even battle going on. Let's kind of go to play. Watch what's going on, because there's a lot going on indeed. Just here alone. Look at this. My written brothers attacking, assisting the sergeants here. We zoom over here, we've got some the melee infantry coming in. Cavalry up the top there, charging in. A lot to do, a lot to manage. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to come through the back door of... let's have a look at zoom out the map. This is a good position. It looks like one of our positions is actually starting to waver here. Luckily our sergeants are here, still holding out very nicely with their spears. But it looks like they've got 1, 2, 3 melee infantry coming to assist and try and break this formation here. If they manage to do break this, we're going to lose this flank here. We're going to lose these spear sergeants, and we're going to have to try and swing something around. So we're in a very worrying spot here, as you can see. Massive cavalry battle going on over there, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. In the far distance there, the cavalry having a massive skirmishing mission going on. But Grimgor is holding his defence, as you can see. He's got a lot of defence of his spear sergeant standing by. He's got some cavalry on the rear, so he's doing okay, Grimgor. You see he's got his men-at-arms now taking the charge in to assist his cavalry, which is going to be probably too late there. They might get caught out in the open if they're unlucky. Let's see what's going on down below us. It looks like the men-at-arms are going to assist the backside, and it looks like there may be an assault on this left flank here. If we are lucky here, we might actually see something really interesting here done by Gearhawk. I didn't actually see myself in the battlefield. He's moving some men-at-arms out of the way here. But let's hope he can... he's got 1, 2 cavalry. I believe these guys might have seen this guy already. These written brothers. Oh, no, they're coming in. They're actually going to be coming into the trap here. No way. Are they? I don't know. I can't tell. No, Gearhawk. Don't move your men. No. What are you doing? Look, they're coming straight up. It's beautiful. It's an uphill attack. Here they come. Who are these? These are the mercenary Mazavinian cavalry coming in to attack here. Beautiful charge here by Gearhawk's Grit Brooders. Charging in, and also the spear sergeants going for a kill. Look at this rear attack here. Totally utterly straight into Gearhawk's trap. I didn't even see this in the battle. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful tactic played out there perfectly. Fooled Fox into a wonderful ambush here. Can we win this little ambush here? Looks like we've got a lot of formational breaking happening going on here. My men-at-arms are coming in to reinforce my right flank here. Looks like they've broken through. My spear sergeant is going for a push here. Men-at-arms readjust themselves into a formation to attack, and now they're charging in for full assault. Let's slow this game down here. Blood and guts happening right here, right now. Headless people, arms chopping off, everything. Just carnage. Beautiful sight there, as you can see. Everything. Just the absolute depth of and numbers of just people fighting. It is a sight to see. Look at the blood. Wow. I love these views. They're just amazing. Just taking it in. Well, I'm sorry, legend. I have to come out the cinematic mode. It is beautiful, I know. We'll find another spot. It looks like these men-at-arms are now breaking. Looks like my Shrewbreakers on the are getting flanked by the melee infantry here, the armoured infantry. So that's not looking good. The battle is actually massively turned against Tecton Order, and the Polish are definitely overwhelming our defences completely, breaking our forces down one by one. Here in the trees, we're holding out. We're actually doing better in the trees than we are in the right flank there, which is totally, utterly overwhelmed by melee infantry. All we have is Shrewbreakers and some men-at-arms standing by to help flank. Let's see how Grimgor, the reinforcement army, is doing over here. Looks like my general's about to get crushed. He's doing okay here. He's broken some cavalry. Looks like he's losing this fight here against these spears and these infantry here, sergeants. We've got some crossbowmen re-maneuvering out the battlefield. We've got some cavalry here, some reinforcement units there, which is still good to see. We've got numbers. We've got some healthy units on the battlefield. Spears, some maneuvering of some ripbradeurs. It looks like there is some Polish knights up above us there. We've got to be careful of that still. Let's head back to the main battlefield and see how it's going, where the main defense position is.
Our general has fallen.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The general is dead. Let's have a look at the far right half here. Completely and utterly wiped out. Looks like we completely utterly wiped out the Lithuanian cavalry on his left flank. There is no sight to see of them. Actually, it could be in this over here. That's the Polish knights. They're gone. They're totally been utterly wiped out to the looks of things. Really good work there by Gearhawk. Unfortunately, Fox walked straight into that trap. But he had good his mindset was good because he wanted to try and get a good flank on us. Obviously, didn't anticipate the fact that we would have had units set up there. Realistically, I would have done the same because think about the amount of engagement that's going on this side. You wouldn't have thought so. Let's have a look. There's been a massive push here now. The Lithuanian, the Polish, and the Pomeranians are all pushing wonderfully in this battle here. You can see the Polish knights are some sort of it looks like maybe Lithuanian cavalry rushing through the middle there. Totally, utterly overwhelming the tectonic order in this battle here. Let's put it back to normal speed. Looks like Grimgor's now actually starting to suffer some sort of serious casualties here. Now overwhelmed on his flank as well. We've set a new defensive line here. Looks like we've got still got some real loads of cavalry here. Looks like Gearhawk's Ritterbruders from the other side of the flank are coming in to assist and smashing through the sergeants late of Lesser Poland. Doing a good job here. Good timing in the battlefield there, I must admit, those Ritterbruders. Here comes some more. Charging in. Oh. Bravely of honour. They know they're going to probably die, but they know they need to do some damage in this battle. Smashing into the melee who are broken. These guys will die. 61 men, 60 men. Probably lost quite a few men in that charge. Maybe 10 guys in that charge. Really good charge by Ritterbrudder. Good work. Another good job by Gearhawk. Grimgor is still holding out against pretty much Cassius, Fox, and where's Harry Hobbit? I don't know where he is. Probably here. No, he's broken some of his melee infantry really well there. I can't even see where Harry Hobbit is. Where his men are. Probably all dead because of the Rohan charge somewhere. So I've got some units here. This could be him here. Yeah, this is him there. Great Brenner of Krakow. Moving in to attack some crossbows. Very elite men. They're still struggling to survive. They're holding out. Flying back over. Lots of melee infantry, 2 spears, and just a lot of stuff here to contend with our Grimgor's sergeants here. But hopefully he can try and hold out against those. Looks like we're massive in our back foot now. Looks like the melee infantry are pretty much surrounded. His Shrewbradeurs are surrounded by lots of the Polish and Lithuanian melee infantry there. Somehow these men-at-arms, the halberdiers, have got into the back end of our formation here. Now somehow men-at-arms are breaking those. Using our crossbows and archers very tactically to try and take out targets as best we can to assist the defence. Over here, flying back across, we have still men standing by. Still, looks like we're winning a victory here. Looks like we broke off these spear sergeants, which is really good. That's Hobbit's men there pulling away out the battlefield here. Let's have a look at a big view here. Really nice view, this one. Float across the battle. It looks like there's going to be another cavalry charge over here, conducted by the Polish knights against the Tectonic Order's Grand Master's Guard early. This is Grimgor's army. This is Grimgor's general. Hopefully he can win this engagement, but he's much more elite than these guys, so hopefully he can. I mean, I got faith in you, Grimgor. You can do it. Really badly outnumbered these spears, but they're actually beautifully holding out. You've got some armoured spearmen on the flank here. They charge in, it might twist that, turn that battlefield much more. Also, our cavalry are holding out against the Polish king here, but these spear sergeants, there's not many of them, but that's quite worrying.
Our allies' general is dead.
It looks like Grimgor's general has actually managed to die here.
Enemy units have rallied and
obviously been outnumbered by the post knights by a few men, and obviously made the sort of engagement fail. It looks like the far right here is breaking as well. Going to have a real good cavalry charge conducted by Cassius here. Really well done here. Smashing into those guys like no tomorrow. Totally punishing them from being out in the open, but what can you do? Grimgor is caught up in a very tight situation where he's outnumbered massively. His cavalry here is outnumbered and dying. His spears might actually do pretty well, but it looks like over there's my Ritbrothers, really high ranked, in a very bad melee engagement here. 2 cavalry and 1 melee. Very worrying position there for those men. Let's fly back over to this battle here. Some more cavalry getting slaughtered. It looks like the main defense itself is about to crumble now. Well, we've still got quite a lot of numbers. If you look, we have 113 men there, 158 there. We have 113 melee infantry, spear sergeants. I'm running these melee infantry straight down this hill here, straight into these. Looks like these sergeants late of the Poland. Speed this up. Get some death. Okay, AI man. Death. Lots of it. Right, so that's that engagement there. We're taking a fight to those melee infantry. We outrank them. We kind of match them in numbers wonderfully. So we're actually going to win that engagement. It might actually turn in the Polish favour due to the fact they do have a lot of crossbowmen engaging my melee, preventing them to be their full capability there. We've got 2 ranks of men at arms, or men at arms? Oh, spear sergeant. 2 ranks of spear sergeant. It's just a dude running by. It looks like Grimgor's army is totally, utterly broken on the right flank, being caught up by the cavalry and the rest of the Polish's army and Lithuanian's army have gone out there and met him in the battlefield, and unfortunately taken him out, outnumbering him. But Grimgor did try his very hardest to reinforce, but nonetheless, it was a fate already sealed by the fact that they were outnumbering us. This battle is definitely going down the drain. Or the tectonic order. Cavalry charge smashing through those melee infantry out in the open there, breaking them completely. Very well done by the Ritbrothers. Don't know who they're by. They could be either Grimgors or Gearhawks, but they're definitely not mine. Mine are gold. I only have 3 units left. My army got totally wiped out on the left flank. Obviously meeting the infantry, the combat first, taking the first engagement, which obviously caused us to die. Let's see who's winning this fight here. So we got 90 sergeants left versus 95 Ritbrothers. Brutal. Beautiful to say. Come on. Schnitzel. Achtung! I don't even know what Achtung means. I hope it is actually a German word. I hope Grimgor can shine some light on that if he watches this video and what Achtung means. I could probably Google Translate it, but I don't know, it just came to my head. If anyone German's watching this video, just let me know what Achtung means. I don't know what it means. I don't know why. I just thought a word. Okay, we've got some cavalry repositioning themselves on the behind the flank here. Also these Ritbrothers, these very high level. Oh, there's gonna be a real good cavalry charge here again. Let's watch these guys. Looks like they're going to try and smashing these melee infantry open again. These Polish sergeants out in the opening and then caught out once again. Ah, oh, look at that. Oh, really badly, savagely losing some men there. As you just saw a guy get dropped by some sort of crossbow fire, some heavy crossbow fire coming in. We're actually managing to waver the sergeants and these halberdiers. The halberdiers are gone. They've retreated. They're completely given up in this battle here. This battle might actually turn in our favour at some point here, hopefully, but the amount of numbers there is compared to theirs is kind of unreal. Let's have a look at numbers here. So we had 5,600, they had 7,100. They had pretty much 1,400 more men than us in this battle. That was the amount of numbers they've had. This battle's been a really good battle. They could have actually totally annihilated us pretty quick. But we had a good defense position and we had a good strategy to hold against these guys. But history is still going, but we're still fighting here. It could either go either way. Like I said before in my previous videos, just like a game of chess, one wrong move and the game is over. Running those spears, my Ritbrothers straight into the defensive square of the spear sergeants. Not wise by my move at all. See what their highest ranking officer doing some serious damage here. Now stacked it like a flid, but he's gonna get back up again. You see the Polish man. He's not dead. He's staying down. I'd stay down, fella. I won't get up. He's going to get back up. Of course he is. He's a man. We're going to watch this guy kill someone. He's turning around. Stripes in his face. And pushed back again by an invisible man. It looks like they have broken my infantry. Very well done there by Cassius. I think that was Cassius's men there. Yes, Cassius put in a square formation. It was a really, really good quick tactic here. Quick thinking there, Playburn. It looks like Gearhawk has set up a square formation here with his spears. Very well thought out there to quickly smash up a spear square formation here. This is the Tectonic Order's last stand. Grunwald, the reinforcement army, is gone. My army is gone. It's now down to Gearhawk's final square formation to hold out. But due to the fact there's so many crossbowmen, it's very unlikely we're going to do so. If there was just melee infantry and cavalry on the other hand, it may be a different story. But it looks like this is going to go one way now. Totally outnumbered in a square, surrounded by Polish crossbows, archers, and outnumbered by every unit on the battlefield, melee and spears and cavalry. It's going to go one way. But how long can Gearhawk hold out? Will he do some damage here? Watching this death. Really good final standpoint here for Gearhawk. The Tectonic Order, they must hold. They've done everything they can. Fight against these Polish. Coming in. It looks like the general is going to go out and do an attack somewhere. Meet him in the middle here. Look at this. Now that was a pretty good pan shot. Zooming in on this battle here. Charging in. Smashing the horses with their pole arms. Their lances, more or less. Smashing in. Not much damage happening here, though. They're just kind of causing their horses to gallop and canter into each other. I'm not cantering the right word. Basically just run up to each other and just shit themselves, basically. Got to keep up with the action here. Where's it happening? It's probably going to happen right here. With the Gearhawk's last cavalry here. Getting wiped out. It looks like the spear sergeants are broken out in the battle here. Being totally, utterly broken now. Starting to waver because their general's dying. Cavalry's pushing through. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The final assault of the Polish. Breaking the spear sergeants totally. And there we go. What a brutal battle there was between the Tectonic Order and the Polish, Lithuanian, Pomeranian army. A very good battle indeed there. That was very intense. Luckily it went historical, that the fact that we did actually lose that battle, because that's what happened in the Battle of Grunwald. We did lose, the Tectonic Order did lose the battle. So it kind of went more historical than the last scenario we did there, where the French lost completely against the English and the Holy Roman Empire and Brabant. So let's have a look at the end replay here and have a look at what kills we got. Wow. So start with me. 160 men there by my sergeants. Not too great. Move over to Fox here, who has managed to get 145 with his armoured infantry. Done pretty well. They're still alive. Literally, there's loads of them left. Really well fighting there. Gearhawk managed to get 222 with his men-at-arms and 273 with the Ritterbruders. Very well done with his cavalry there. He's done a lot of kills. Look at his 157 Prussian archers. Very well done there by Gearhawk in this game. Moving on to Cassius's army, he managed to get 231 with his sergeants. He managed to get 111 with his Polish knights. Very well. Let's look at Grunwald's, how he did on the far right. 206 with his Ritterbruders, his cavalry. I'm sure he did, because he did some really good cavalry movements out there. Both him and Gearhawk did some pretty good cavalry movements, but so did the opposite side also, such as Poland. Basically, all of them did some really good cavalry charges. Basically, mainly a cavalry battle, just Rohan in this battle. We're looking at Harry Hobbit's army at 246 with Polish knights and 122 of his halberdiers. Very well done. I think Gearhawk steals it with 273 of Ritterbruders with his cavalry. They're doing really well, but there's literally none left. Completely and utterly wiped off the battlefield. But nonetheless, they did steal the most kills on that battlefield. So I hope you enjoyed this Battle of Grunwald. It's only been a one-part series. It might actually end up being a two-part, possibly. If it does, you shall see probably the next or two. You'll probably see it in the next video of my Total War Attila playlist. because obviously in the real battle, what happened is they had a battle here, takes away all, and then they retreated back to their fort and managed to defend against the invaders. So that might happen again. We might do a 2-part series, but if it does or doesn't, I'll see you next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.